Right friends, welcome back to questions and answers general, and this is 28th week from 6th July to 12th July. Let us look at the first question. Two bomb blasts in Jos. Jos is the name of town, killed at least 44 people. Name the country. This is Nigeria. Nigeria, all of you are well aware about Boko Haram. Boko Haram is active in northeastern part of Nigeria, but why I included this question is central part of the country is affected nowadays, and Jos is the town situated somewhere in the central part of Nigeria, and Boko Haram continuing its attacks central part of Nigeria, and it is spreading its wings into Nigeria. That is the important point here. All of you are well aware Boko Haram is active in northeastern part of Nigeria. Look into the next question. Industry behind champagne production was given heritage status by UNESCO. What is UNESCO? United Nations Educational, Scientific, Cultural Organization. It is a Paris-based organization which looks at nomination of World Heritage Sites. World Heritage Sites across the world are nominated by UNESCO as per the 1972 convention. You may ask, what are the World Heritage Sites in our country? Please don't forget, Taj Mahal is one World Heritage Site. Then Qutub Minar, Red Fort. These are all examples of World Heritage Sites in our country. And recently, industry behind champagne production was given heritage status by UNESCO. And what is meant by champagne? Champagne is the region in France where grapes are grown. These are one types of grown, specifically grown in Champagne region of France, and subsequently they are used for manufacturing wine. And this industry has got World Heritage status because of its special character. As per the UNESCO Convention of 1972, the industry behind champagne production was nominated World Heritage status by UNESCO recently. Please don't forget. ICF recently rolled out 50,000th coach. ICF is Integral Coach Factory situated near Chennai. It was inaugurated by Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, the then Prime Minister, on October 2, 1955, and recently it rolled out 50,000th coach, and some people say it is a record for any coach factory across the world to produce 50,000th coach, right? So, Integral Coach Factory was started in the year 1955 and it is near Chennai. Right friends, look into the next one. 400-year-old horse festival. The Rapa das Bestas is being held every year in Galicia region of Spain. In the region Galicia, this horse festival is famous across the world, is being held every year. The name of the festival is Rapa das Bestas. And please don't forget, San Fermin festival is held also in Spain. Region is Pamplona. In Pamplona, San Fermin festival is basically with bulls. It is being held every year. And the Yulin festival, it is a dog meat festival. It is held in China. So please don't forget these things. And 400-year-old horse festival, Rapa das Bestas, is being held in Spain. And please look into this picture. Hair over the head portion, and that will be removed in the horse festival in Spain. Look into the next one. Telecom Minister Ravi Shankar Prasad advised Telecom Service Providers. You may ask, what is Telecom Service Provider? The Telecom Service Providers are just like Airtel, Vodafone, BSNL. They are all Telecom Service Providers, and Telecom Minister Ravi Shankar Prasad advised Telecom Service Providers to undertake a special drive for radio frequency optimization. What is the advantage of radio frequency optimization? The biggest advantage is call drops will be reduced. call drops will be reduced because of radio frequency optimization by the telecom service providers, and the Union Telecom Minister advised TSPs to go for this radio frequency optimization. This is basically to reduce call drops, right? Because of radio frequency optimization, coverage area will be increased and call drops will be reduced. These are the two advantages, right? Look into the next one. Name the food safety regulator. Food safety regulator is FSSAI, Food Safety and Standards Authority of India, Food Safety and Standards Authority of India, and this Food Safety Regulator was established based on Food Safety and Standards Act of 2006, and it works under the Ministry of Health, Government of India. These two things please don't forget. Look into the next one. UNESCO has decided to grant World Heritage status to more than 20 old industrial sites in Japan. Name the country which is objecting to it. UNESCO has decided to grant World Heritage status to some world industrial sites in Japan. These industrial sites, and they belong to late 19th century as well as early 20th century, right? They are called Meiju industrial sites, and which were previously involved in shipbuilding activity as well as coal mines in the late 19th century as well as early 20th century, and UNESCO decided to grant World Heritage status to those old industrial sites, but the country which is objecting to it is South Korea, because several South Korean people were used in those factories and they were used as slaves in those days because Korea was ruled by Japan in those days. That's why South Korea is objecting to it. Look into the next one. Potala Palace was the seat of Dalai Lama. Dalai Lama fled to India in the year 1959, but prior to 1959, Dalai Lamas lived in Potala Palace. Potala Palace is in Lhasa, in Tibet Autonomous Region of China. Potala Palace is in Lhasa, and please don't forget Potala Palace now is a museum and World Heritage Site. Up to 1959, Dalai Lamas lived in Potala Palace. Potala Palace is in Lhasa, Tibet Autonomous Region. Name the parliament which passed a new legislation tightening asylum rules and erection of 175 kilometers of border fence with Serbia. All of you are well aware, several migrants are there because of internal strife in Middle East countries as well as African countries. To escape poverty, to escape civil strife, several people are escaping through Mediterranean Sea, and subsequently they are going through various countries to reach finally Germany or some other industrialized country, and in its process Hungary is feeling the brunt of migrants, and most of the migrants are crossing to Hungary through Serbia. Most of the migrants are going to Hungary through Serbia, and now Hungary decided to erect a fence along its 175 kilometers border with Serbia so as to prevent immigrants, distressed immigrants from Middle East as well as Africa. Right, look into the next one. Name the country where protests arose due to the alleged restriction on religious rights on Uighurs by China during the month of Ramzan. You may ask, who are Uighurs? This Uighurs is the minority community and they are Muslims in China. China's Xinjiang province. Xinjiang is the autonomous region of China, and these Uighurs are the minority Muslims in China. Recently there were reports that China imposed some restrictions on the religious rights in the month of Ramzan, and protests arose in Turkey because of this. Why protests arose in Turkey? Because these Uighurs and Muslims in Turkey are of same ethnic origin. Uighurs of China as well as Muslims in Turkey are of same ethnic origin and they have same culture. Because of the alleged restrictions imposed by China in Xinjiang province on Uyghur Muslims, protests arose in Turkey. Right friends, Jerry Weintraub, who died recently, is a famous film producer. You can see Karate Kids, Ocean's 11. These are some of the films produced by him. Happy New Year, Soldier. These are some more films produced by him, and Jerry Weintraub died recently and he is a film producer. Right friends, look into the next one. Name the country which sold 20 elephants at $40,000 each elephant to China. Recently, Zimbabwe sold 20 elephants to China. Zimbabwe says because of overpopulation we sold. And China purchased 20 elephants from Zimbabwe at the rate of $40,000 each. $40,000 means each elephant costs roughly 25 lakh rupees. So please don't forget, Zimbabwe sold elephants to China. Look into the next one. Name the country whose General Secretary of the Communist Party, Nguyen Phu Trong, visited United States of America in a bid to normalize relations. All of you are well aware. United States of America and Cuba decided to normalize their relations. United States of America is capitalistic country. Cuba is communist country. Recently they decided to start their embassies. And recently General Secretary of the Communist Party, or you can say the head of the Communist Party or head of the government in Vietnam, visited United States of America in a bid to normalize relations. All of you are well aware, Vietnam is communist country, and visit of its General Secretary of Communist Party to United States of America assumed significance in view of the fact this country has got territorial water disputes with China in South China Sea. Please don't forget. Look into the next one. Name the country whose lower house of Congress approved a proposal to allow 6 plants of marijuana per house. In recent years, Uruguay legalized, subsequently Jamaica legalized, and now it is the turn of Chile. Chile is the South American country. Please look into this map, and Chile recently legalized 6 plants of marijuana per each house. Marijuana is a psychoactive drug. Previously it was banned. It is now banned in several countries because it leads to drug proliferation, and to prevent that, several countries banned this drug, and recently Chile allowed 6 plants per house, and some persons feel that allowing 6 plants per house may lead to drug trafficking in future. Please don't forget, marijuana is a psychoactive drug. Look into the next one. An aircraft from Bangkok to Istanbul made an emergency landing at Indira Gandhi International Airport in Delhi due to bomb scare. The aircraft belongs to Turkey. It belongs to Turkish Airlines. Due to the technical problem, a bomb has fallen on the capital city. When the Iraqi Air Force plane was traveling above Baghdad city, unfortunately, by mistake, a bomb has fallen on the citizens. A bomb has fallen in the residential area, and subsequently more than 10 persons died in this, and the country we are talking about is Iraq. Please don't forget. Aral Sea is situated towards the north of Uzbekistan. Aral Sea is situated between Uzbekistan and Kyrgyzstan. Why I included this question is the Prime Minister of the country recently visited 5 Central Asian countries and Russia, and Aral Sea is situated between Uzbekistan and Kyrgyzstan. Kyrgyzstan is towards the north of Aral Sea, and Uzbekistan is towards the south of Aral Sea, and the question here is Aral Sea is situated towards the north of Uzbekistan. So answer here is Uzbekistan. Right. And before going into the question, please look into this picture. Aral Sea in 1960 and Aral Sea in 2014. These two pictures are kept parallel side by side. Aral Sea was shrunk in recent times. It was the fourth largest lake in the year 1960, but now its area shrunk to insignificant quantity, and most of the place where this lake used to stand, Aral Sea is not a sea, it can be termed as a inland lake, and its area shrunk in recent times because of diversion of water from rivers. And please look into this picture. In the year 2014, Aral Sea occupies insignificant quantity. Right, friends? Next question, which one of the following countries does not border the Caspian Sea? This also I included because of the Prime Minister's visit in recent times to Central Asia. This Caspian Sea, if you see, borders, one side it is Kyrgyzstan, Turkmenistan, and north it is Russia, south it is Iran, west it is Azerbaijan. So these 5 countries are the borders of Caspian Sea, and if you see towards east side it is Turkmenistan and Kyrgyzstan, and north is Russia. So Uzbekistan has got no border with Caspian Sea, right? Caspian Sea is also an inland lake. It is the largest in the world, please don't forget. Look into the next one. How many countries are there in the Eurasian Economic Union? Eurasian Economic Union is the economic bloc of 4 countries. Eurasian Economic Union is the economic bloc of 4 countries, and the 4 countries in this Eurasian Economic Bloc are Russia, Armenia, Belarus and Kyrgyzstan. And another important point is 5th country, Kyrgyzstan, is the affiliate country only. It has not become full-fledged member. As on date, there are 4 members: Armenia, Belarus, Russia and Kyrgyzstan, and the 5th country, Kyrgyzstan, is the affiliate country which may become member at any time, and this 4 country bloc was started recently. It is the economic bloc started in the month of January 2015. So answer here is 4, right? 17 migrants were killed due to the sinking of boat in Aegean Sea in between the mainland of Greece and Turkey. Please look into this picture. This Aegean Sea is situated between Turkey as well as Greece. Several people trying to escape civil strife in Middle East as well as poverty in Africa travel through various countries, and they try to escape to Mediterranean Sea or Aegean Sea. Aegean Sea is nothing but it is extension of Mediterranean Sea, and this Aegean Sea is situated between Greece and Turkey. Please don't forget. National floor level minimum wage. Government of India decides the minimum wages. Now national floor level minimum wage is enhanced from rupees 137 to rupees 160 with effect from 1st July 2015. Please don't forget, government increases this minimum floor levels for minimum wages based on consumer price index for industrial workers. There is an index, consumer price index for industrial workers. Based on CPI IW, government increases floor level for minimum wages, right? It is increased to 160. Under the border area development program, under the Ministry of Home Affairs, all the villages within 10 kilometers from the international border will be developed. Recently, Government of India stated that under border area development program, otherwise BADP, all the villages within 10 kilometers from international border will be developed. Please don't forget, this border area development program is under Ministry of Home Affairs. Please don't forget. Kasturi Rangan Committee pertains to environment in Western Ghats. Initially, Madhav Gadgil committee gave report on Western Ghats and it imposed several restrictions in the development in Western Ghats, and subsequently Kasturi Rangan committee gave its report, and this report specifically stated about the issues that government should not permit polluting industries as well as mining as specified by Kasturi Rangan committee. And with a view to implement Kasturi Rangan committee, recently Minister for Environment held a detailed discussion with the 6 states associated with Western Ghats. The 6 states associated with the Western Ghats starts from Gujarat, Maharashtra, then Goa, Karnataka, Kerala and Tamil Nadu. These 6 states are associated with Western Ghats. Look into the next question. Pamplona, Spain is famous for San Fermin Bull Festival. 6 bulls will be allowed to run and subsequently they will be killed. This is the San Fermin Bull Festival. Pamplona in Spain is famous for this festival. Look into the next one. As a step towards curbing overseas tax evasion and black money, India signed Foreign Account Tax Compliance Act with United States of America. India signed Foreign Account Tax Compliance Act, that is called FATCA. India signed FATCA with United States of America. That means each country can have access to the accounts held by its nationals in other country. That means if Indian nationals have accounts in America, America will give information. If American citizens have accounts in India, India will give information to United States of America. That is the meaning of Foreign Account Tax Compliance Act. Omar Sharif, who died recently, is a famous actor. Please look into this picture. Lawrence of Arabia as well as Dr. Zhivago. These are the films of Omar Sharif. He died recently. He is an actor. Anniversary of the 20th year of massacre of Srebrenica. Srebrenica massacre, part of Bosnian civil war, where several Bosnian Muslims were killed, and recently it completed 20 years, and Srebrenica is in Bosnia, and sometime we will discuss in detail in future in news analysis and features about the Bosnian civil war, right? It completed 20 years recently, right? Due to the eruption of volcano in Mount Raung. Mount Raung is situated in Indonesia. 3 airports were closed, including the airport situated in tourist center Bali, and the country we are talking about here is Indonesia, right? With this, let us conclude this questions and answers general, and please do join for questions and answers banking, and have a nice day. Thank you.